Hello, my friends, and welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. If you've been following along and you've seen my other videos, you would know that I've been reading this book, The Creative Act, it's called. In this book, there's a part where it has a whole list of things that are not conducive to the work, as it says. And because it's a book about creativity, so it lists out a bunch of things that are not conducive to the work, so they work against you. The first thing is lack of self belief. And that's something I've been thinking about because I'm going through this book and because it means so much to me. It's one of these books that hit you and it just means so much to you already when you start reading it. And so I've already made the decision that I'm going to go over this book a million times because I love it. And I'm already, while I'm going through it, I'm sort of annotating it just a tiny bit, like underlining words that mean a lot. And so on this part where it has the list, I've written at the top, as a reminder, journal deeply each one because, creativity is my life's work. Like, my goal is to be a music artist. That's my life goal. Amongst many other goals, of course, I started with the first one on the list, which is lack of self belief. So, while journaling and thinking very deeply about lack of self belief and how it affects you, how it affects me, of course, I eventually ended up at the realization that not believing in yourself just does not make any logical sense. Okay? I'm going to give you an example where I haven't believed in myself. This is the very first thing that has came to my mind, and that is for years. Okay, so I've known how to play the guitar, which is over there. I can play a little bit at the end if you want. Um, so yeah, I have for a few years now known how to play guitar, and I've always been very interested in music. It's a thing that has always touched me very deeply, and I've always listened to it with the highest immersion that I can. Close my eyes, enjoyed music. I just have the deepest passion for music, and it's always been there within me. And so, of course, eventually, I realized that I want to make music. Okay, so somewhere down the line, I had already gotten the basic knowledge of chords and stuff, and if you don't know, it only takes two chords to make a song. You only have to know two chords to make a song, and um, if you want just a little tip, strum away and just go okay. And it's gonna sound silly me doing this with an imaginary guitar, but if you want to make a song, you don't even need a guitar. You just need music. You need music with no words, of course. And if you have a guitar, use your guitar. Two chords all it takes, and it's gonna take you less than a day to learn music. But this video isn't about music, but you can skip ahead if you want. But for anyone interested in that, yeah, just have music of some sort, your own or sourced from somewhere, and just hum along to it. Turn these hums into gibberish and turn the gibberish into words. Boom. That's the quickest way I can tell you how to make a song if you are wondering how. Um, but it isn't that easy. Okay, making a song isn't that easy. But anyway, so somewhere down the line, I've decided, okay, time to make a song. Because I can. I can make a song with my guitar. I wanted to make a song with my guitar, and I can because I have the knowledge with my guitar and how to play it. Now I need to make the song. And I'm trying to make it, and I'm failing over and over and over again because it's a first time thing and it's a very deep process that takes a lot from you. Um, yeah, that's the creative process. It takes a lot from you, and yeah, like anything in life where you have to believe in yourself. this is something where you have to really believe in yourself, which is why I'm using this example. I failed over and over and over again at making a song, which is what I wanted to do. And I lost the belief in myself. This is a common thing. Many of us are like me and tried to make a song because we're passionate about music, and this could be anything, by the way. This is not a song. This is not a video just about music. It is a general video about believing in yourself. This could be anything. This is just an example. But many people are like me and they try to make a song because they have this deep passion for music, and they fail and they fail and they fail and they fail and they fail. Okay? And people who go on to be artists and make great art are people who failed and failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. People who go on to never touch a guitar again, never write another lyric again, are people who failed, 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 and failed. Okay? Now, both people failed and failed and failed. But the difference is that the people who never picked up a guitar again, these are people who gave up. They think that they're not good enough. They think that they don't have in them what their favorite artist has in them. And that's just not logical. Like I said, it makes no logical sense. It is almost like viewing these artists in the world as some sort of a deity. The truth is that the ability to create art is very human. It's very human. To think that these people who publish their art publicly are different to us and have something that we don't is a delusion. That's not true. They are human just as much as we are. They don't have something that we don't. They just didn't give up. The ability to create art is within us all. The ability to do anything is within you. Anything that someone else has accomplished, no doubt, there is not a single doubt that you or I cannot accomplish it if you want to accomplish it. Think of it this way, okay? Let's say you're in the middle of the woods. Imagine that you need to survive. It's a freezing night, and out in the woods, fire is life, they say. So you and your bodies are trying to light a fire, and you begin to struggle to get this fire going. Tell me, do you come to the conclusion that fire must be a myth? Or do you think logically and think, okay, I must be missing a step. I must be doing something wrong. Something in the environment, maybe. Maybe the ground's wet. Maybe I don't have enough tinder. Maybe my flint and steel is faulty. Okay, there's a million possibilities that you could be doing something wrong or missing something. Never is it possible that fire is a myth. That's just not logical. To believe that is delusional. And the same can be said for art. When you are trying to create art, and by the way, anything that any other person has done, okay, this just in general, believing in yourself to do or create anything. When you are trying to create art and you fail, now, okay, of course, you can't really fail in making art, but let's say you're making music and something doesn't sound good. Do you decide that, oh, the ability to create great art just is a myth, it's not within me? No, because that's not logical. Instead, you think, okay, I must be doing something wrong, or maybe I missed this step, maybe I could do this and that differently. So basically, to not believe in yourself is not logical. So what I've been thinking about is that not believing in yourself just isn't logical. And yeah, so going forwards, I'm always going to believe in myself now, in everything that I want to achieve, and especially if someone else has done it, because if someone else has done it, then that's proof that it's humanly possible. So I really enjoyed making this video actually, and yeah, because this is something that means a lot to me. I almost forgot to play this for you guys because I said I would play. I'm just gonna strum away, I guess. Yeah, so I can play a little bit. Okay, bye now.